It is December 21st, winter solstice day, and there is a big storm coming in about 12 or 14 hours. It is noon right now. So here you can see the current temperature. It says 38, but actually it's 31. It's still below freezing today, but it should get up. The sun shines out, so it should warm up a little bit. But you can see as we get into the wee hours of the morning, temperatures drop precipitously, and we get some precipitation chances of 100%. How about that? And the winds, ooh, they really kick up. They kick up to 30 miles an hour. It's supposed to have gusts somewhere around 50 or 55. It's ridiculous. And I've got some things to do that I need to get done before it comes in. So let's get started. So the first thing to do is I gotta read up on my diesel heater, which I'm gonna use to heat the garage during this cold snap. I got it last year, the heater last year, and I used it a couple of times, but I never read on how to get the remote to work. I'm going to do that so I don't have to go outside to start it. So I'm going to sit here and read. So the remote in the manual does not match up with the remote that came with the product, of course. The diesel heater works off of 12 volts. So I've got this 12 volt power supply that you just plug into your 120 volt outlet and then hook up the wires right there. Not enough room. Positive wire, and always want to keep these separated, the positive and the negative. And it is not starting. Yeah, we got the bolts. Alright. Alright, it's on. No, it's not a jet. It's this thing making that noise. Boy, you can smell it. Alright. Air is room temperature. Pump's really going fast now. You see, it's about 48 degrees inside the garage right now. Yeah, it's good warm air. Blowing this warm air on this thermometer. We're up to 52, 55 degrees. Still climbing. Oh wow, humidity dropped from 55% down to 38%. So this is dry air coming out. About 86 degrees now. I'm going to max out the thermometer here at 120. 119, 120. Alright, so that's good hot air. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. 2, 3, off. It's flashing off. It's going to take a while for it to wind down, cool down. So while it's cooling down, you don't want to unplug it or disconnect it. You want it to go through its shutdown operation. So while we're waiting for that, we got a couple of limbs to cut. I'll show you here. I've got my electric pole saw, chainsaw, And I have an extra extension inside there. So I actually have two of these. Yeah, there's the other one that needs some work. Let's measure how long this sucker is. Got a tape measure. So I got 12 feet. Too short. Oh, it comes out. It's going. It's going. It's going. That's good. That's real bad. There it goes. Alright, it missed me too. Yeah. I'm not going to cut that one because that's where the squirrels live. On to the next. So one thing I want to do is move my crop cart to the garage. I passed by my 3D printer. I had a crash and all this stuff messed up and ended up on the table, and that's not right. That should be one solid circle, not two. And as you can see, this magnetic sheet got moved over, so I got to investigate why that crashed. And you can see it holds up to 4 5-gallon buckets. You can't see the buckets. And you see it's got 3 wheels. That front one broke off. This is my first design at the axle. It didn't handle the stresses, and so this thing should go right there, but it just snapped right off. Took the wheel with it, obviously. So I'm going to work on this cart during this cold snap in the heated garage. So I got to move this to the garage before it gets too cold to come outside. My Christmas palm tree. My Ackerman steering mechanism doesn't work too well with only one wheel. I like to stand it up and I can walk past it, I think. Fall over. All right. So you're probably wondering just what the heck is this thing? Well, this was a 3D printed that I did last year, or actually last spring, and I put it up for squirrels to make a home in, but they didn't take to it. You know, it's shaped like an acorn. I thought that'd be attractive to the squirrels, but as you will see is instead of squirrels, I'm going to screw the bottom here. Oh, that's tight. I made it with a little screw cap underneath. You can see the bird made a nice little nest in there. Well, that's a lot of grass. I just took my lawn clippings. Anyway, so we got these horrible temperatures coming up. So what I want to do is I'm going to put this back up into a tree. And my plan is to run a screw up through the middle here and attach it to this stick, and then have this stick attach it to a limb on a tree with some screws going through. There. Alright, so now move that nest over. How you get that screw to hit that hole, which I think it is there. And hold this tight, screw it, and it just breaks right off. Alright, what if I could angle some screws and just tie it to the side of the tree, or screw it to the side of the tree, go through here. Yeah, I can get that angle. Be outside the house. A second screw in there. Ah, I don't have to glue it. I just smash it back in. I think I made this separate. This is not one piece. That's why that came out. Well, let's get some firewood and bring that indoors here. So I'm going to get my older wood, bring that in. But first, let's bring in the kindling. So this is from the many trees around and on my property, all the limbs and stuff that I have cut up. I walk all over those other sticks. This has got heavy. This is old wood. This is dried out for years. Well, not these, but these back here are. All right, there's some long running logs. And I got a bunch of other ones. So I'll get the firewood in. The next operation is the bird bath. So, still some ice left over from last night. So this is what I do is empty that out. Oh, look at that. I know it's dirty, but what I do I just put a little bit of water in it right now. It's going to freeze overnight, but there's something there for the birds and the squirrels to drink. Squirrels use this as a watering hole as well. And I've got an idea. I don't know if I should do it or not. So I got these hand warmers that you activate. And if I put the hand warmer in there, tomorrow morning when it's below freezing, maybe it'll keep the water warmer long enough. But will the birds peck at this and make this liquid leak, and then they'll drink the water and get poisoned? I don't know. Maybe they'll just leave it alone. So let me know in the comments if I should use hand warmers for this bird bath tomorrow. I'm not sure. So I am growing some winter onions, and I put this light panel over them so the squirrels don't dig in the holes. So let's take this off. These have been growing since mid-October, so that's 2 months, a little over 60 days, 65 days or so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 3 of these 4 indoors so they survive this 3-degree weather that we're going to have. And I'm going to leave one of them out here just to see if it survives or not. Right by the F-117 Nighthawk. Yeah. And one remains. Well, you probably noticed I've also got these other plants. These are my potato plants. They're not meant to be grown in winter, but I'm doing an experiment where I'm trying to grow potatoes in winter. And with them, because they're a little bit more delicate, I'll keep them in the garage for when it gets below 40 degrees. And then on sunny days, sunny warm days, warmer days, I take them outside, let them get some sunshine. While they're in the garage, I keep the garage lights on most of the time. And they're LEDs, and I don't know for sure, but I think that those lights are helping to do the photosynthesis so that they can grow. Now these onions are supposed to be winter onions. They're supposed to be hardy. I don't know how hardy. We're going to find out with the one outside. So we're going to keep them in here during this very bad cold snap and keep them alive. All right, let's get this diesel heater set up. The first thing I'm going to do is disconnect it from the 12-volt supply. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to run this heat tube right through this hole in the door, and I put tape on it. So I should cut that tape away. That up nice and neatly. And see if we can just get this sucker. Right, so I'm gonna need some more cinder block. Really notice anything different. But from here on out, the nights will get shorter and the days will get longer. But we're still gonna have a serious winter coming here in just less than 10 hours. Let's move this block up. Move you up. Move you up. You know what? I do not open the garage door. Tight. Oops, loosen that actually. There we go. All right. Now we're my little exhaust cap. Okay. Blowing air. Yeah, that's nice hot air. This is good. Diesel heater is ready to go. I'm going to shut her off. I'll just go ahead and take you with me. Good. Goodbye.